Right. Hello again. Here I am. I'll get myself into focus here. It's day off today, so I thought I'd just check in with you. And also, as ever with my day offs, I should say, I do like to catch up on a few movies that I bought previously over the last few weeks, months, hell, even years that I haven't quite got around to checking out. One movie I did pick up the last few weeks was a movie directed by Phil Smoot. There's a name, Smoot. He had previously directed, I think the same year, it was 8045, The Dark Power, which had a cracking cover. Starred Lash LaRue, the old 50s, 40s, 50s cowboy with a bullwhip. Love the cover. Remember nothing about the movie. That's the general consensus thing with me. Sometimes the artwork for movies far outlive what was actually made. And the Dark Power, of course, once again presented on the artwork, which was never in the movie because they never had the budget. But that's another story. But that's the way it is. That's the way it was for me when I watched movies when I was a kid. I was pretty much swayed by what was seen on the video artwork cover on the rental sleeves, on the rental shelves. Now, I'm going to talk about a film here that I just watched today. Much hesitation, I'll be honest. I think, what is it, the old adage, a fool and his money are soon parted, but I couldn't help it. I was in one of those kind of frames of mind. I wanted to buy some movies. Anyway, without further ado, the movie that I bought and watched today, that focused Alien Outlaw, gives star billing to Lash LaRue. To be honest with you, he doesn't really do much in it. His mouth is to the side. I don't know if that was a denture issue or whatever. Still looked great for whatever age he was back in 85. Cut quite a dash. Wasn't asked to do much, but be a wise old sage, you know. The main star of the show was a young lady called Carrie Anderson. She got the introducing credit. Lash got starring. And you also had Gil Newsom, Paul Holman, whoever they are. But obviously the star of the show was Lash. Written and directed by Phil Smoot. Now this, well, I mean, God bless Kino Lorber, or Kino Cult, for actually giving a 4K restoration from the original negative for something that really is obscure, but perhaps not as obscure as The Dark Power. Is that out there? Will that get the treatment? Is there a negative available? Don't know. The extras on this one, I didn't get around to. You have an isolated audio commentary with Phil Smoot himself, which is what I want to listen to. You can forget the audio commentary with the cast and crew because there's too many voices probably and mixed opinions. They Came from the Swamps, a featurette with the director Phil Smoot and the cast. Interview with editor Sherwood Jones, archival interviews and featurettes. I think it does have a reversible cover. It's not bad. I mean, it starts at the beginning almost like, say, The Thing with the UFO. Well, obviously The Thing, it came from outer space. But the effects for this, whatever, maybe that's where the budget went. When the spaceship appears, it's like there's no real reason or discussion as to why it's here and who is that creature or creatures who turn up who look like gunslingers. I mean, the artwork is fantastic. I mean, I do wish that guy there had his own laser gun, if you will, a gun associated with an alien from another world. But he's a pretty good dab hand at holding a six shot. You know, I mean, all this is good. This is all right, and they talk, but it's not as if they're saying something we can understand. But it was okay. Yeah, would I watch it again? Probably not. But, you know, just to get it out of my system. I mean, as it says here, it's a clever stand-up of the 1950s rubber suit monster genre and a living homage to the 1940s B-Western, in brackets, with a special appearance by Sunset Carson, who wears a 10-gallon hat, which is huge. But I'm sitting there thinking, right, come on, where's Lash? Where's Lash? There he is. But yeah, I'm glad I've seen it. Was it worthy of a 4K restoration? Probably not, but I'll be in the minority on that one. But Kino Cult, yeah, that's it there. Kino Cult. I think the last title I had on that label was it was Underworld. George, from the director of Razor, good, forgive me, put the teeth back in. Rawhead Rex. I couldn't get through that film. Not Rawhead, but Underworld, absolutely shocking. But I guess this is the offshoot label they reserve for these kind of movies. To be discovered. And if you love your sci-fi, get stuck in. I'm glad I've seen it, but will I remember much about it? Not really. But thank you.